Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about GLMR Moonbeam, and we're going to be providing some technical analysis and exit plan using Fibonacci and psychology as always. Our first video that we ever did on GLMR was back here on the 18th of September. I will link it in the description below if you want to go and check that out. But that turned out to be the pinpoint bottom. Everyone was calling GLMR dead, saying Moonbeam is never going to recover. And from that point, we've done a 360% move to the upside. So this is the exact move to 70 cents that we was talking about all the way back in September. So just take a look at that, guys. That was back on the 18th of September 2023, where we was outlining a potential move from them 18 and 16 cents levels all the way to them 74 and $1 regions, which you can see, as we've just shown, has already happened. Everyone was already saying that this altcoin's dead, never going to recover. People could not see this move transpiring over the coming months, and we've been able to benefit from it. We've seen them 300% moves, been able to take them initial investments back and ride the rest to the upside for GLMR and Moonbeam in general, which is why I'm guessing everyone is watching today for some higher prices and some targets and the wave structure that we can be expecting over the coming months. So just taking a deep dive back into the charts. Now we're going to stick on the weekly time frame to get a bit of context and get them weekly ranges set. As you can see now, we've got two very clear ranges in my opinion that we've been working between. That was why I mentioned an initial profit take up and around them 70 cents levels after a 300% move. It's always worth taking that initial investment back just in case the market goes wrong and people, we get a black swan event. Risk management is always going to be priority after you get a 200-300% move, but we're not naive to say that Moonbeam cannot go to higher levels. We do think it's going to, and that's why we've left them 70% ready to ride to the upside. But we are now working our way into this weekly resistance zone. This is where the demand is going to come, or resistance is going to, supply is going to come back onto the market. If we do see an initial rejection here, we could be working our way back down to that bottom of that range and potentially going for that bullish breaker candle fill, which we've nearly got, to be honest. If you was taking a bit of profit here, that was going to be the level you was looking at for the retrace back to the upside. However, if we do get some form of expanded flat like we discussed yesterday on Polkadot, then you could be working your way back down to the bottom of these ranges. If Bitcoin goes for a potential dump from the 70,000 down to the 62, 63 levels, which we know is a possibility, the altcoins will get hit hard, especially the ones that have risen hard. You don't get 300, 400% moves without 60, 70% crashes. So it's all about the psychology of the market and how you're willing to play the game. But after we've taken an initial investment out, after a 300% move, we are in the position to sit back, relax, and as always, let the market do the work. But I don't want to just focus on the negative here. I do want to zoom out a little bit and show you, we're still very, very low as to how where Moonbeam has been in the past. Even a simple retrace from these current levels up here down to the current levels here, you're not even at a 23% retrace, which would take us back to this cluster of consolidation up and around that $1.40, $1.50, and working our way into them resistance zones up and around that $1.80 region. So I do think, if you're holding out, I don't think you're going to be so disappointed if you've not taken an initial bit of profit up here. If we do get a dump back down, I still think we're going to work our way back to these levels. Low market cap coin, nice and easy to pump, fundamentals. It don't matter too much. If you've got a coin and the community's behind it, you can see these retraces very easily in a market where people are willing to throw money at absolutely anything. But the important thing is we were spotting the market bottom here back in September 2023, investing back there. So we can be in the position now when people are thinking, oh, should I get into Moonbeam? Should I get back into the market? We can just sit back, relax, and let the market makers do what they like. And we are going to be the winners no matter what. So just dropping down now to the daily time frame, we can do some more extended work on the Fibonacci and trend-based Fibonacci with the potential extended zones here that we've got marked out. And with this crash, retrace, and a pump to the upside and a retrace back down, we've got a clear level here for a potential flash crash at 28 to 30 cents for the buys. If you do want to look at potentially entering the market, if we do get a flash crash, I think that's going to be your zone. However, we're in a position now to just sit back, relax, and let the market do the work as we've stated. And zooming out, we're just going to take a look at the extension levels up here. I do think that $1.80, $1.93 level is going to come to fruition. You can see them extensions aligning with this bit of what would be seen as resistance. And also, if we take the trend-based Fibonacci from a potential impulse low to high, a retrace back down, you can see these extensions of the trend-based Fibonacci align at that $1.50, $1.60 region, up and around these liquidity levels at these clusters of consolidations. I do think if you're in Moonbeam and you've taken your initial investment out, maybe you've taken 20 or 30% out after buying the lows when nobody else wanted to, your next levels are going to be up and around them $1.40 to $1.90 regions for an extraction point, and then that is when you can potentially look at zooming much further out and really looking at the all-time highs, because you don't want to be missing out if this coin goes to brand new all-time highs. I'm not going to take that wick of liquidity up here as serious. I'm going to take this zone up here as a potential retrace back to them $14 regions, which from 60 cents or the bottom down there at 18 cents is a crazy percent move. However, in crypto, we know these moves can happen. You can get 5,000, 10,000% moves, or even if we just get a 1,000, 2,000% move back to these liquidity levels, we're laughing. We're absolutely laughing in this scenario. So no matter what happens here for Moonbeam, we've got some confluence levels up and around that $1.50 to $1.90 levels. It's up to you, as always, what you do in the market. It's not financial advice and where you take the money out and where you put the money back in. But in my opinion, right now we're in a great situation after buying the lows of September 2023, riding these waves to the upside, taking an initial amount of profit, and then leaving ourselves risk-free to just sit back, relax, and let the market do the work. So guys, if you like the video, give it a like. We like to take a rational view. We don't like to be a moon boy. We don't like to be a bear boy. We like to capitalize on opportunities and make profit, and that's the name of the game. So if you do like the video, give it a like. Of course, it's not financial advice. Just sit back, relax, let the market do the work, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.